This is Antarctica, the largest ice sheet on Earth, home to 90% of the world's fresh water, locked inside ice that has existed for millions of years. But what would happen if it all melted? Not over centuries, not over decades, in a single day. The answer would rewrite the map of human civilization forever. Imagine a sudden, impossible surge of heat. Surface temperatures across Antarctica spike to levels never recorded in human history. Satellites detect the shift within minutes. The ice, ancient, miles thick, begins to fracture. Cracks race across the surface like broken glass, splitting open with a sound like thunder rolling across a world that can barely comprehend what is coming. Rivers appear where there were none, meltwater, millions of gallons, rushing, spreading, accelerating. The process, once started, cannot be stopped. Then come the glaciers, structures the size of small countries, collapsing into the Southern Ocean. The impact sends waves radiating outward in every direction. Icebergs the size of cities break free, tumbling into dark water. They will not last long. The ocean is warm now, warmer than it has ever been, and it is hungry. Entire ice shelves, some that have existed since before recorded human history, shatter and sink. Gone in hours. Now the real catastrophe begins. All of that water, 26 million cubic kilometers of it, enters the world's oceans. Scientists estimate the global sea level would rise by roughly 60 to 70 meters. Every ocean on Earth swells. Coastlines that have existed for 10,000 years begin to disappear beneath the surface. First inches, then feet, then tens of meters. The displacement of water this massive creates its own waves, enormous, relentless, unstoppable, surging toward every shore on the planet simultaneously. New York City, one of the most iconic skylines in human history. Within hours, the financial district is underwater. Then Midtown, the Statue of Liberty, submerged to her chest. Miami, a city built at sea level, simply ceases to exist. Hotels, highways, neighborhoods, swallowed completely. No warning could have prepared for a flood of this scale. Dubai's towers, engineering marvels rising from the desert, now rise from the sea. The streets below them are gone. As if the city was always meant to be an island, and the ocean finally came to claim it. This is not a regional event. Tsunami-force waves are striking coastlines on every continent, simultaneously. No corner of the world with a shore is spared. Cars, buildings, roads built over generations, all of it carried away by a force that doesn't negotiate and doesn't slow down. The water simply takes what it wants. Entire cities, reduced to the tops of their tallest buildings, monuments to human achievement, poking above the waterline like gravestones. The disaster does not stop at the waterline. The sudden addition of 60 meters of water to the world's oceans throws the entire climate system into chaos. Atmospheric pressure shifts, ocean currents collapse, the weather breaks. Hurricanes form with terrifying speed over the newly expanded ocean surface. Category 5 storms appear in places that have never seen one. They grow larger, faster, more violent, and they hit cities already underwater. Lightning tears across skies over flooded streets. Rain falls on streets that are already oceans. There is nowhere left to drain. The world map we have known no longer exists. Entire countries, Bangladesh, the Netherlands, large parts of Vietnam and Egypt, are gone. Not damaged, gone. Europe's low-lying coasts, London, Amsterdam, Hamburg, submerged. The Thames is no longer a river. It is simply part of the sea. In Asia, the densest concentrations of human beings on Earth, Shanghai, Dhaka, Bangkok, Mumbai, overwhelmed. More than 1 billion people living within reach of a coastline, all of them in the water's path. Think about what that means in human terms. People running, carrying children, leaving behind everything they have ever owned, everything they have ever known, trying to reach ground that is still dry, still safe, wondering if such ground still exists. Rescue boats navigate through what were streets just this morning, pulling survivors from rooftops, from windows, from trees. The scale of the suffering is beyond any disaster in recorded human history. Millions, then billions displaced, packed into shelters on higher ground, wondering not when they can go home, but whether home still exists at all.
We need higher ground now.
From space, the Earth looks different now. The blue has won. The land that once jutted boldly from the oceans is smaller, quieter, humbled. Below the surface of that vast new ocean are the ruins of everything we built. Skyscrapers stand in the dark water like silent monuments. Libraries, hospitals, schools, all sleeping under the waves. And then, silence. The water settles. The storms calm for now. The planet breathes. But it is not the same planet. It will never be the same planet. Scientists are already modeling what a world 60 meters higher would look like, where the new coastlines would be, which mountains become islands, which valleys become seabeds. The math is not comforting. This scenario is fiction. Antarctica cannot melt in a day, but the ice is melting, slowly, year by year, faster now than at any point in recorded history. The direction is the same, only the timeline is different. The Earth rotates in the darkness of space, indifferent to us. It has survived 5 mass extinctions. It will survive whatever comes next. The question has never been whether the planet survives. The question is whether we do.